Hello friends, in this video we will go through the Capricorn Ascendant personality. We will look into the physical and behavioral traits of Capricorn Ascendant, and we will see how we can recognize a Capricorn Ascendant person. So let's get started. These are the contents of this video. We will start with introduction, and then we will look into the general traits and life approach of Capricorn Ascendant, then key characteristics and key physical traits and body language of Capricorn Ascendant, and then we will look into their behavioral pattern, like in different settings, like social settings, in professional settings, in relationships, in daily life and conflict. And then we will look into a practical example of a Capricorn Ascendant person, like how they behave and how they look, and how we can spot such Ascendant people. And finally, we will conclude with limitation and context. So, introduction to Capricorn Ascendant. In Vedic astrology, or also in Western astrology, a Capricorn Ascendant, or in Sanskrit it's called Makara Lagna. That means Capricorn sign, the Capricorn zodiac sign, or in Sanskrit the Makara Rashi, was rising on the eastern horizon at the time of the birth. So Capricorn sign is ruled by Saturn, the planet Saturn, also called Shani in Sanskrit. And Saturn is the planet of discipline, structure, and endurance. So these characteristics are present in Capricorn Ascendant people. So they have the influence of Saturn. So that brings, because of the influence of Saturn, it brings seriousness, responsibility, and realism in their personality. It encourages long-term planning, endurance, and perseverance. And Capricorn Ascendants are grounded, ambitious, and often late bloomers who rise through effort and patience. They are the builders, strategists, and survivors who achieve through silent grit and consistency. So this image here, it's a Capricorn Ascendant chart in the North Indian format. So this is the first house, and we can see number 10 here. So this is the 10th zodiac sign, which is the Capricorn sign. So the first house has Capricorn sign. That means it's a Capricorn Ascendant. So the ruler of Capricorn sign is Saturn, and the second house will be this one with the 11th sign. So first will be 10th sign, second will be 11th sign, that is the Aquarius sign, ruler Saturn. The third house will be the 12th sign, that is the Pisces sign, and the ruler is Jupiter, and so on. It will go that way for other houses. General traits and life approach of Capricorn Ascendant. Capricorn Ascendants approach life with discipline, ambition, and realism. They often appear mature beyond their years and thrive through consistent effort and structure. Their focus is on building a stable and respected life, often working steadily toward long-term goals in career, status, and material security. Key characteristics of Capricorn Ascendant. So these ascendants are ruled by Saturn. So that brings seriousness, caution, and commitment to their personality. They are highly ambitious. They are long-term goal setters with a strong desire to succeed. They are reserved and cautious. They are emotionally guarded and slow to trust. So they are slow to trust, like they trust slowly. And they are disciplined and responsible. They follow rules. They follow the timelines and practical methods. They are hardworking and persistent. They are quite achievers with enduring focus. They are status conscious. They are deeply aware of hierarchy, respect, and reputation. And they are mature and practical, grounded in reality and long-term thinking. Key physical traits of Capricorn Ascendant. So this image over here is a person who could be a Capricorn Ascendant. So Capricorn Ascendant person could look like this. So the key physical traits, they have a lean or bony frame, often slender with defined features. They have a serious or mature expression. Even in youth, they may look older or wise. Either they will look older or they will look wise. So they are mature than, they look mature, or they are internally mature than their age. So they have deep set eyes, introspective, cautious gaze. They have prominent jawline or cheekbones. They have a strong bone structure, and they have neat appearance, often well groomed and conservatively dressed, like they dress conservatively. And they have a rigid postures that reflects discipline and restraint. Body language of Capricorn Ascendants: they have controlled movements, deliberate and efficient, not wasteful. They have upright and formal posture that reflects respect and structure. They have major gestures. They rarely flamboyant, prefer subtle expression. They have a firm handshake. They are confident but not overbearing. They have a watchful presence, always assessing the environment quietly. Now let's look into the behavioral patterns of Capricorn Ascendant. So in social settings, they are reserved and selective. They choose company carefully. They are polite and formal. They observe social rules and boundaries. They are respect oriented. They tend to notice status or age differences. And then they understand humor. They are witty but rarely loud or silly. In relationship, they are slow to open up. They need time to trust and express emotions. Like time to trust and time, they take time to express emotions. They are loyal and dependable. Once committed once and emotionally invested. They are protective partner. They often take on the role of provider or guide, and they are cautiously romantic, not flamboyant, but deeply caring over time. In professional settings, they are a strategic thinker. They prefer long-term structured approaches. They are natural leader. They often rise to authority through perseverance. They are highly organized. They are highly detailed oriented, time conscious, and reliable. They have a work oriented identity. Their career is often central to self-worth. In daily life, habit-driven and routine-loving. They find comfort in structure. Minimalistic and practical. They avoid excess or waste. Plans ahead. They are often over-prepared. Quietly observant. They take mental notes on everything. In conflict, they avoid drama. They prefer logic and quiet resolution. They are stubborn but strategic. They do not back down easily but wait for the right moment. Emotionally restrained. They may not show how deeply something affected them. Hold grudges silently. They may forgive but rarely forget. So, practical example of Capricorn Ascendant. So, you might recognize a Capricorn Rising if you see a person who is like composed, who is slightly reserved, with an air of authority, like they show some authority as well. They have a very neat appearance. Their actions are precise and their tone is serious or professional, and they exude quite strength and move with intentional calm. So if you see all these kinds of characteristics in a single person, then we could guess that that person could be of Capricorn Ascendant or Capricorn Rising. So limitations and context. There are always limitations while analyzing or while guessing any ascendant person. For example, there are the planetary aspects. So the planetary influence on the first house or the first house ruler, that is the planet Saturn. The first house for Capricorn Ascendant is Capricorn sign, and the first house ruler is the ruler of Capricorn sign, that is Saturn. So if any planet in the chart is influencing the first house or influencing Saturn, that means if any other planet is present in the first house or aspecting the first house, or if any other planet is present with the planet Saturn or aspecting the planet Saturn, then that means that the other planet is influencing the first house or the first house ruler Saturn. So in that case, what it will be is like the other planet will add its characteristics or influence the characteristics of the Capricorn Ascendant person. So for example, the planetary aspect or planetary influence, if there is an influence of moon, then that will soften the Capricorn Ascendant people emotionally. And if there is an influence of Mars, then that may make them more competitive. So this way we need to consider the influence of all the other planets to the first house or the first house ruler Saturn. And there is also the influence of nakshatras. So each zodiac sign could fall into 3 nakshatras. Like there are 3 nakshatras in each zodiac sign. So Capricorn sign also has 3 nakshatras. So the ascendant could fall into any of these 3 nakshatras. So like the 3 nakshatras of Capricorn sign are Uttarashada nakshatra, Shravana nakshatra, and Dhanishta nakshatra. So if the ascendant falls under Uttarashada nakshatra, then that will add more leadership quality to the Capricorn ascendant person. And if the ascendant falls under Shravana nakshatra, then that will bring listening and learning qualities. And if it falls in the Dhanishta nakshatra, then that will enhance social ambition. And then there is always the cultural and social factors. For example, in an emotionally expressive environments, these Capricorn ascendant people may appear too reserved or cold. So we need to consider all these different factors as well while analyzing the Capricorn ascendant chart or people. So in conclusion, Capricorn ascendants shine with their discipline, ambition, and timeless patience. They are the mountain goats of the zodiac. They slowly but surely reaching the top. They slowly but surely reach the top. They rarely seek attention, but their results speak volumes. While birth chart confirmation is needed, this archetype is easy to recognize in someone steady, serious, and strong. So based on these characteristics, we could get a strong clue that the person could be of Capricorn ascendant. So that's all for this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you found it helpful, please like the video. Please comment with your questions or feedbacks, and please share the video, and also please subscribe to the channel so that it will give me more motivation to create more videos like this. Thank you.